Kurt Dunham and myself have been involved in art technology, music technology collaborations for around 15 years now. A few years ago, we constructed these roving minstrels called the Autistic Automoton Armada for an exhibit at the Arnott Museum in Elmira that I curated and also was involved in, called GRID, which stands for Generic Real-Time Interactive Digital. My involvements with sculpture have dealt with sound sculpture, kinetic installations, audio installations. I've also been an electronic musician, a straight sculptor, video artist. I've been dealing a lot with computers. So I've been involved in all sorts of technology, but I've never been involved with the intricacies of digital design, which is where Kurt comes in. He's I guess I'd say he's on the leading edge of artificial intelligence as he works at the Cornell Synchrotron Center, the Wilson Lab, and basically designs and constructs most of the equipment they use to measure, well, their subatomic explosions, I guess. Artificial intelligence is a key word to our proposed project. These rovers you see here are mildly intelligent. They make some simple decisions, and a lot of what seems like personality and animation is a result of random decision-making processes. One of the main improvements we want to, we're asking funding for, is to get them clever enough to interact with each other and sense their environments more with a larger variety of sensors, more specific sensors, for example, proximity sensors, as opposed to right now if they bump into something, they hesitate, go whoop whoop, and turn around and head somewhere else. Our ideal is to create a trio of these things, or a quartet, that would be able to interact with each other and compose not only a sonic composition, but actually a self-choreographing kind of dance-type situation as well. Realizing it's hard to consider this dance, but I think you can understand what I'm talking about. You realize this general concept of environmentally controlled audio kinetics is not exactly new on the scene. Our special offering lies in, I think, our ability to collaborate in this kind of complex project real smoothly and comfortably with each other. Kurt, obviously, the tech side. I can take the tech side and combine it with the visual and performance end due to my experiences. And the objects are simply going to end up with personality. The performance will have a personality, and it really will work very much like a improvisational performance troupe would, except it's going to be digitized and mechanized. Another element probably should be considered is the fact that when the research is done, what we'll have, aside from the robots, will be relatively small modules that can capture environmental input and compose from them accordingly, probably using a lot of MIDI type interfacing, and that's sort of relatively new technology. But the robots at this point are simply presented as a vehicle for what we happen to be doing right now. As far as the changes specifically in the robots, they'll probably have moving parts instead of just a static skeletal structure that moves around on wheels. They'll probably come apart and be able to become very small and portable, making them efficient for a one-night stand kind of situation, resembling a musician-dancer collaborative performance. My 5 minutes are up, and I have about 15 minutes to get this in the mail, so I thank you for your time.